initially, when I started doing the approach to artwork, that is taking a subject, it could be any subject, it could be Santa Claus, it could be angel, it could be a cat, Mickey Mouse, doesn't matter. I want to be absolutely faithful to the character and the form first and foremost. If I'm doing Mickey Mouse, I don't want the viewer or the collector to look at it and say, that's Jim Shore product, or that's a Jim Shore piece of artwork. I want them to first and foremost say, that is a great version of Mickey Mouse. Then they can look on it and say, oh yeah, you know, I see that's a Jim Shore piece because that's got the elements of Jim Shore. You know, so Jim Shore did that. And that's the way I approach this, and early on. And this is, I guess, one of the things that allowed the artwork to become popular in the gift market is, first and foremost, you have to be original. It's very difficult for artists to actually be original because so many artists are influenced by, you know, other artists. So their art sort of becomes kind of a me too, and that's not what people want to see. They want to see something that's fresh and original, and that's what you can sort of hang your hat on, and that gets you to the starting line in the gift industry, originality. So what I did is, while I make a project out of making sure that the face and the expression and the form and the flow and the, you know, the thing is pleasing, you know, first and foremost to me, with the hopes that it's going to also be something that's you know, acceptable and pretty and everything for the collector, no matter what it is. Then secondly, I do something else, and that is, in one form or another, I will add decoration, oftentimes that has absolutely nothing to do with the subject that I'm working on. And it'll be in combination. I might have, on a piece like this, it's fairly simple. I've got some, you know, some elements that are monochromatic, that are inspired by the old rose modeling that you would see typically on a well-made quilt as an applique border. Then I come up here and I do some versions of, once again, this is sort of along the lines of the Telmark or the that led to the Fraktur, but that's immaterial. But it's this kind of design work that has absolutely nothing to do with Christmas, has nothing to do with Santa Claus or anything else. It's a decoration, and in combination, see, here's a quilt pattern here. This happens to be a pinwheel pattern. People who do quilters will recognize that instantly, and so the anchor of my design, you might say, styling motif is a love of folk art elements, whether it be, you know, the Fraktur, the rose modeling, or variations thereof, or quilt patterns, or anything that has to do with, you know, with my love of folk art. Then I just pull that out and I arrange that in a composition on the piece that is by itself a standalone piece that is pleasing to me. In other words, if it had nothing on here, I would still like it, you know. And but it's the patterning, and it's the interest of the patterning that makes my artwork, you know, distinctive, you know, to me as the artist.